The one thing I do look for in meat when I'm using it for the Northern Hotel is consistency. It's important because I need to know that what I'm serving customers is the best quality that I can buy, and they need to be served the best quality day in, day out. What we put on the plate here at the Norman is a culmination of all the hard work that goes into the cattle beforehand.
When looking for a supplier, it's sort of finding out the story behind it, where the product's coming from, really getting to know that so we can pass that information on to our customers and guests. When I'm selecting beef, it's obviously the consistency, being able to make that product shine and really sort of letting it do its thing.
With beef, I think it's probably more than one thing that we look for. I think it really starts with the breeder. I think our finished product is extremely important, but the journey to get to us before is even more important.
I think my favourite part of the day is probably sunset. Everything's relaxed, cattle start to play and they buck and skip as that cool breeze comes in, and there's a sort of a calm to the air. It's a funny thing, but I really, really like being able to cruise around through the cattle, checking them at the end of the day, knowing that everyone's just checking in, that the day's finished and that everything's squared away.
The agriculture industry is part of the backbone of this country. Everyone knows Australia's built off the sheep's back. Hancock Agriculture is a very dynamic business with our investments both in the full-blood and purebred Wagyu space, but also with our joint venture partners Shanghai Cred in S. Kidman and Co. What we strive to do is produce the best animal living in the happiest environment that can ensure that you get a beef quality on your plate that you know has had sound provenance with the best animal welfare care.
I just love the new set of challenges every day brings, working with many different people on varying levels, whether it's the first year jackaroo or through to my assistant manager and overseer. It's great to see them all developing and having a positive input into our great business here on farm.
It's awesome out here. I can't get enough of it. Just driving up the driveway every morning, bit of frost on the grass, seeing the cattle walk about, I just really love it.
You know, after work, you laugh and you talk. You know, it's not just a job, it's, they turn into your family, people you work with. Yeah, really good to have a great team around you.
I wouldn't do the same job twice in a week. I love it. I live for it. These Wagyu, they're bloody great animals.
Happy, healthy cattle are the ones that produce the best quality beef. That's what Hancock Agriculture strives to achieve. And so animal welfare underpins everything that we do.
We want the best for our cattle. It's amazing to drive into a paddock and they're all fat, shiny, healthy, heads down, bums up, they're all enjoying themselves. Like, it's the best thing to see.
Everyone expects ethical standards for the food they eat, and at Hancock, that is our #1 priority.
The most important thing that a customer wants, they want consistency of their product, just as the animals here. We have to be consistent about how we feed them so that the end product is consistent.
We have individual animal management, which helps us track and utilise all of our vaccination programs. We have water management systems. We have a grazing app that we utilise so we know how often they've moved around paddocks.
It's making sure that technology and improving our system is one and the same. So that's how I know that Hancock Agriculture is continuing to improve our technology base and its use in our day-to-day work.
The more data we can collect, the better. Because if we can capture what that animal has done from day dot, that's amazing.
Most of our bulls are sourced from within the herd. Marbling is obviously a key indicator, but we also chase other traits such as carcass weight, maternal traits, phenotype. I find it very rewarding to be at the forefront of the Wagyu genetics that play such a role in producing such a good product.
We've been using 2GR for about 6 years. We think it's an absolutely fantastic product, as well as very, very consistent.
It's the taste and the flavour of the meat. It's like caviar or it's like champagne. In a protein source, it's just the best product you can eat.
We want the best cattle, the best process, and it transfers into the best eating quality on the plate. It's cultural, and I think it's inbuilt in me, and I think it's inbuilt in the business.
Look, I've been here for 8.5 years and I'm not looking to go anywhere else. I'm very happy here. I find it such a privilege to be working for Mrs. Reinhardt, who's such a great Australian. She's very generous. She supports so many worthy charities and organisations such as RFDS, breast cancer and many more.
It's such a tight, small community. Lots of people look out for you. A lot of opportunities to be with nature and enjoy the wide open spaces.
I love the cattle, love working with the cattle and horses, and yeah, it's just a beautiful place to work.
It's absolutely amazing. Went home for a visit and I've come back to the farm again. So yeah, must enjoy it.
There's so much opportunity within Hancock agriculture. They're constantly growing, lots of opportunity. There's not much to not love about this country down here. You know, green grass, fat cattle, everything we're looking for.